Wednesday, September 24th, 2:56 p.m. New York time. Welcome back, investors, to Winning Wall Street's Money. If you'd like early access to this video, it's posted the same day on my Patreon page. The link's below. I'm going to go over commodities. There's several categories in the commodities: energy, metal, agricultural, livestock. Commodities in the U.S. financial markets priced in U.S. dollar. So there's a correlation. Typically, when the dollar gets stronger, that can help lower the prices on commodity. And in inverse, when the U.S. dollar is declining, you see an increase in the commodity prices, such as this year. We have several commodities that have made all-time new highs in the past year, past 5 years, past 10 years. So energy, broad category. You have coal, dirty fossil fuel; crude oil, natural gas, dirty fossil fuel. And then you have other parts of the energy. But I'm going to go over the main ones in the commodities market. Another category, metals. Yep, metals: gold, silver, copper, platinum. Sure, there's a usage in jewelry. There's a usage in technology or infrastructure, such as gold is not just for jewelry, it's also for industry. If you remember the old school film and cameras, that had gold and silver or silver in it. Utility lines is copper. So your appliances use copper. Your electricity lines use copper. Yep, many uses. That being said, as a society gets more advanced, more infrastructure, bigger demand on the commodities. As the economy gets richer, bigger demand on jewelry. There's only a limited supply of the products. Also, there's embedded costs on those products for transportation and producing them in the material it's going to be used for. Agricultural. Before there was corporations, there were small farmers. Many nations have those small farmers less. Some because of the cost of the materials and labor. Some because of environmental disasters. Less competition and also tariffs have hurt many nations in their commodities. Example, you might have what used to be one of the biggest exporters of rice, and then now other countries produce it cheaper, so those local farmers on rice are out of business. As a nation gets richer, they can afford more luxury and food products. Beef is very expensive. Many nations only have the luxury of poultry, aka chicken, or the other red meat, swine, white meat, red meat, pork, swine. But again, as a nation or sectors of group of people get wealthier, they can afford the beef. All those food products, be it agricultural or livestock, require embedded costs to transport them, to feed them, the energy. So that being said, corn, sugarcane also use ethanol, not just for feed for animals or humans. So we'll go first here on the energy. Crude oil, 5-year chart, each candle's a week. Look at the top left, that was the high. Crude oil, $130.50. And the bottom left, the low, $33.64. And the low of 2021, $47. So again, we are inside the range of this year. Here's the high of this year. See yellow horizontal line? Here's the low. We're inside the range of it. We haven't taken out the higher low yet. Already halfway through the year, and we're still inside the range. Yeah, a lot of whipsaw this year. Hey, notice the high here and a lower high. Okay, lower highs. Here's the low. Here's another low. So higher lows, lower highs. It's building a wedge. Wedge gets tighter, building a coil in there. This is a consolidation phase. This was a imbalance area, bullish imbalance area. Tested it. Buyers defending it here still. Big candle this week. Big strong green candle. And this is crude oil. You could trade it in the futures market, stock market, and in the options market. Natural gas. On my Patreon page, I've posted an update on it today. It's a top-down chart. The past day, I posted option trades on it. And several other days I posted on it. Top left, the high for past 5 years. The bottom center, the low for past 5 years. Yeah, huge trading range these prior years. High of this year, 2025. Low of this year, which is a bullish engulfing candle. Beautiful single. Natural retracement. Big wicks on the bottom. Buyers stepping in. Now in a key demand zone. Nice. Still below this imbalance area. Big difference. See both of these way off their highs. On to the next category, metals. Gold, this week, all-time high for the past 5 years. Huge run-up. Silver, also, huge run-up. Platinum, earlier this year was the high. And now we're just shy of retesting the high. And copper, here's the high this year. Huge sell-off there. Natural retracing coming back inside this big impulse move down. Big red candle, impulse move down. This is midpoint. Big move this week. Here's the low this year. A lot of volatility. Go into the agricultural now. And what I'm showing you is the very basic in each of these commodities. The ones that have the, right now, currently, most liquidity. The corn, I mentioned it's a feed for humans and animals. It also uses ethanol. Not in all nations. 2022 high here. Here's the low of last year. So huge consolidation here. You ever hear the word accumulation? You ever hear the word distribution? What do you think is occurring here? It's a huge consolidation. Is it in a accumulation or a distribution? Distribution, you would be thinking it's going to go lower. Accumulation, things going to be going higher. Well, it's in a phase here right now. Here's the high for the year. Here's the low for the year. This is a trend down. The bottom. We're in a retracement mode. Have retested 0.32 of this trend down. Now it's in a consolidation phase. More likely building energy to go up to the next key level, 50% of this. That is corn. And rough rice, new low for the past 5 years. Here's the high for the year. Big move down. Wheat, also extremely low. Soybean oil. Yep, here's the highs. So this year we had the high here, and we're doing a decline, trending down, coming back into this maybe this point. It's a low of June, which was a huge consolidation. Move up again, huge impact on all these because of tariffs. Soybean mill. Here's a low of the year, and big move down this week. Look at that big red candle, very bearish. We're going to see buyers step down here. It might be an opportunity for buying. And soybean, big consolidation this week, really tight trading range this month. Sorry, this year. Wow, big difference than these other trending ones. Now let's take it down to the agricultural, livestock now. Live cattle. Here's the high of the year. Huge run up, very expensive for live cattle and the embedded costs inside of it. Feeder cattle. Again, look at that big high. So huge run up from the beginning of this year, going back up to test it again. Lean hog. Wow. That was a big sell off this year. Natural retracement where you are inside a key zone, midpoint. So some traders will be looking, speculating. It's going to do a reverse. And some will be speculating it's going to break out and continue going up. Trade ideas right in this zone. Nice. Thank you as always, spending just a little time with me. That's it for the video. Thank you for watching.